What's going on there, guys? It's Dynamo1703 here, and welcome to yet another video about YouTube. And realistically, what the fuck is actually going on here? Like, seriously. Right, so quick little recap. I've made 2 videos on the beauty community, which is strange for me. But yeah, so that's all wrapped up now. That's something I don't really want to return to. But when one drama starts to die down, another one always arises. A little side note is there's this whole thing about, there's like a Jake Paul video that's went viral now as well, calling out an American commentator for being a cyberbully, and it's just really cringy. But you'd expect that from, you know, someone like him. Anyway, but that is not what we're here to talk about today. Today we're talking about something a little bit different, and it actually relates to my channel for once, because it's about something that's to do with the gaming community. So, in the background, I am using a sniper. Right, so I'm just going to jump in really quickly. I didn't actually get any sniper gameplay. I still played COD, which I think is good enough, but trust me, between me and all you viewers, you don't want to see me sniping right now in Black Ops 4. But enjoy the video anyway. Who remembers Faze? And a lot of you that are watching this video probably still watch Faze to this day. And you'll obviously know exactly what I'm about to talk about. But I thought I'd bring my own opinions. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I watch Faze every single day or was even a huge fan. I was never really a big fan. However, someone that I did watch on my time watching live streams and stuff is I did watch Tfue. And I used to watch some of his content when I was more into Fortnite than what I am now. So, yeah, so when this kind of arised, it was a bit strange. Now, for the people out there watching this video that might not know what's going on, which would be really confusing if you found this video on my channel before any other channel, like even Faze Banks or Drama Alert. But basically, Tfue is basically putting he's getting Faze in trouble basically with a lawsuit. He's claiming that Faze have done a lot of bad things with his contract and stuff. Basically saying that they take 80% of his earnings. Now, if this was real, if that was the proper truth, then that is horrible. When I'm making this video, I'm going to be in the middle. I don't want to take sides, because you want to hear both sides of the story. But anyway, Tfue is claiming that there's been 80% of his total earnings on YouTube basically have been, well, not even just YouTube, like YouTube, Twitch, everything, even prize money, like money earned in tournaments and stuff, that apparently Faze take 80% of that because he's joined the team. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I really doubt this, because I don't really see why Faze would take 80% of that, because he is the one actually earning. Today, as I'm making this video, I watched Faze Banks' video, and it was a good watch. It was a guy that's genuinely heartbroken over everything that's going on because of how close he was. He basically went on to tell the story of how Tfue got into Faze, and basically how Banks put trust in him and stuff like that. He then goes on to talk about what he says is facts, and at this point I would kind of see where he's coming from, because he's very genuine in this video, and it's recorded with a lot of emotion as well, and it does make me feel bad for him. Even though I'm not someone that watches Faze regularly, I do always pop by. I do always look to watch some videos he might upload, and obviously I enjoyed watching Tfue's content, but you really need to feel for Faze Banks, to be honest. Basically, it's basically Faze Banks goes on to say that they have taken money from Tfue in his time with Faze, but they've only took 60 grand. That sounds so stupid saying that. No, well, Faze Banks goes on to say that they took 60k from Tfue, and that was from brand deals that Faze actually gave him. So you can kind of see where that's coming from. And Tfue's still getting 80% of that money, which is still a lot. Banks doesn't go on to talk about how much Tfue earns because, you know, it's not a nice thing to do, to talk about someone else's earnings when it's not really your place. But he basically goes on to say that that 60k that the Faze Clan took from him is probably 0.1% of his earnings. But you need to know, like, this guy, Tfue, obviously, he's played in Fortnite tournaments. He's the one of the biggest I think he's the biggest, actually, Twitch streamer in the world. And he's got 10 million plus subscribers. He's making serious money. He really is, and he's not gonna be like some like guy that's just making a decent amount of money to make YouTube his job. Like, he's got a lot. And to say even that like 60k is 0.1% of what he earns, that's mad. That is absolutely mad. And even at that, Faze are really nice to even let him have 80% and stuff if they are all together. And it's not even the fact about just being nice, it's just the fact of being a good person. Banks is Faze. He goes on to say that, and it's with so much emotion that he is Faze. Faze is like his life. And he feels like betrayed by someone that he started to get really close with. And you really do need to feel sorry for him, because a lot of us have been in situations like that. But this one's even worse. When there wasn't even any previous conversations of that. Apparently it just came out of nowhere, where it's like one day everything's all fine with Faze, and then Tfue's came out with this lawsuit. Now, I've saw things on Twitter, and I did actually read them, and I went into detail about it. Actually, there was a lot of people talking about the situation, and it's not really Faze have been split or stuff. It's more like Tfue against the whole of Faze. But because of this lawsuit, this could harm them. And I wouldn't like to see that, because they've been around for a long time. Faze have been around for a long time, and they've evolved. Even Banks spoke in the video about how he taught Tfue how to start vlogging and stuff, because Fortnite won't be forever. Even though at this point it does seem like it's going to be forever, but no, he does have a point. It's not going to be forever. If he's got a fan base and he gets people watching his vlogs, he's always going to have people there afterwards, so that he's not gone completely, which I think is a really good thing. He doesn't go on to say anything bad about him, really. Like Faze Banks talking about Tfue, he doesn't say anything bad. He still says that he loves him and stuff. And it must be a horrible situation, especially for him, with all the time and effort that he put into making Tfue's career. I think there was a chart on Drama Alert which actually showed how much Tfue grown the minute he joined Faze, and it was crazy. I couldn't actually believe it when I saw it, because I didn't actually realise it from then. Because apparently he only had about 100 viewers on Twitch beforehand, which is like nothing like on Faze level, you know. So he was quite lucky that Banks actually came across him and stuff. But that's what happens from time to time. There's also these things in the lawsuit about how Faze peer pressured him into doing stunts or something, and peer pressured him into underage drinking, and illegal gambling, which I highly doubt. I really do. Like, they're such a, like, Faze is almost like worldwide at this point. A lot of people know them. They're like a competitive team and stuff. I really doubt that there's any illegal gambling stuff going on, because even if there was, then there's always that risk that it comes out. Just before I go and end this video, I'm actually gonna talk about something that one of my friends went and spoke about on Twitter. And basically, this is coming from Flex Blaze. His Twitter's going to be in the description if you want to go check it out. And also check out his stream. Give him a little shout out while I'm using his tweet. But he's been very open about it on Twitter because he's a long time supporter of FaZe, and he has been since I've really known him. And he's just in the middle. He wants to hear both sides of the story, because Tfue, by the time I'm making this video, Tfue's not came out with anything, not saying anything about the situation that I've saw anyway. He's only done the interview where he spoke about illegal gambling and stuff, which I really don't see to be true. But Flex Blaze replied to a tweet basically saying, "I feel he's getting brainwashed because there is no way he said all that to his lawyer." And then just saying that he's fucked with FaZe for the longest time, and then Tfue joined and then fucked with his shit. And it says, if Tfue's actually said that, then it's fucked. Then at the end there's a FaZe up. Of course there is. So yeah, a lot of people are like this. They are on both sides technically, just to see what's actually going to come out. But the moral of the story is, Twitter is mental right now because of the YouTube drama. And I think one of the even bigger points is, YouTube right now is seriously fucked. Like, seriously, it really is. There's just so much beef going on. So anyway guys, I'm going to end this video here. If you've enjoyed this commentary and agree with anything that I've said, then make sure and give this video a like. If you have any opinions yourself or any points that you want to bring up, leave it in the comments down below. You know, it's up to you guys. Also, whilst YouTube's in a state of constantly, of constant arguments and stuff, I'm going to start my beef back up with 666 Productions, mostly KJ. Yeah, just it's time to start this up again, because you know everyone else is doing it. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and yeah, hopefully YouTube can sort its shit out. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.